when the Super Bowl comes to town, so do the fans. Lots of them. Over 150,000 of them, in fact. Looking for parking, looking for something to nosh on, something to drink, pretty much anything. They are in celebration mode, and to help them out, the host city, Indianapolis, has gone high-tech. It has a social media command center. Let me repeat that. It has a social media command center. That's a bit strange. Apparently more than 20 people are monitoring their every online move and trying to assist them with their needs. So how does this command center work? And how well has it been going so far? Let's ask social media guru and tech guru, Katie Linendahl. Okay, the first thing I thought of was not helpful. I thought creepy.
A little creepy. I guess you could look at it that way, but I think what's amazing about this is the first time this has ever been done, to have a social media central command center on site. Let me break it down for you.
Yeah.
Super Bowl host committee tapped Raidious, an interactive agency that's used to dealing with these big brands and their social media presence, to actually live on site in a 2,800 square foot facility, which is kind of notable in itself because at the big game, space is a premium.
It's also
what's
creepy.
Amazing, we'll get back to the creepy. You just bear with me here. What's awesome about this is it works kind of like a little mini CNN newsroom. They have producers on the ground with all the audio and video feeds. They're grabbing content. They're not only running the official Super Bowl Twitter account, they're running the Twitter account, the YouTube account, the Facebook account, the Flickr account, all on site. And I think this is cool too because they had an expectation to get 5,000 Facebook and Twitter followers. They've exceeded that by 800%. They're at 40,000 and counting. And they're also 1,500 interactions per day with fans on site and remotely. That's a question every 2 minutes. So
are these word recognition or something when they see where can I get chicken wings? I mean, what is it they're actually tracking, or is it just to followers?
Well, they actually let me know exclusively last night at midnight. For the first time ever, they've created this custom software with Ball State University. This technology is actually monitoring a 50-mile radius right around the stadium, so they can actually geotag where anything happening on the internet, all the buzzwords are actually...
Everything's coming in?
Everything's
So they
coming
got to hear you and me talking about our Friday night together?
Well, they are now.
But really, it's very, very boring. I'm just going to tell you right now, there's just nothing to talk about. But it is an odd thing, and I'm wondering, is there added value to this other than Indianapolis being a lovely place? Advertising? Terror threats? What else is afoot here?
I think it's huge added value, and we just talk about the Super Bowl alone in terms of social media. Let me break down the math because I think this is phenomenal. Advertisers, listen, 111 million people are expected to watch the Super Bowl. 35 million will actually post their favorite ad to Facebook. An average Facebook user has 130 friends, so doing the math, that's 4.5 billion total impressions. The estimated added value for just purchasing a $3.5 million Super Bowl commercial, $18 million on the Facebook side alone. So when we talk about social media and added value, this will be the first and last time you ever hear me say $3.5 million is a steal.
Is that? I mean, seriously, I didn't. So here's the other thing, though. Is anybody going to take umbrage with this and say, you're getting in my grill? I mean, you're in my space. This is my privacy. I mean, it's sort of privacy. It sort of isn't. Are some people just going to... Will there be blowback?
I think if we compartmentalize this and talk about privacy on Facebook and Twitter and using the central command center, no, because whatever you put out online is public anyways, unless you're protecting your tweets with a whole other conversation. No, this is public information.
Yeah.
So I think it's incredible that you can set up a 16-person staff to tap into all this data. It's remarkable to me.
16 people enough?
And they've actually brought on local university journalists and new media students, so that staff is probably at about 40 or 50.
Is it enough, though? I mean, think about all those tweets. It's just 150 fans alone in that radius, that geotagged radius. Is that enough? They're going to be able to catch it all?
I think this sets the precedent. We'll find out.
I think you should join them. You're that
I would
good.
love to join them. I would love to be on the ground.
It's great to talk to you. I love the story. Thanks for bringing it.
Cool.
And the Super Bowl is bigger than big. Check out the